Adam Jahns from the Chicago Sun-Times, and I'm joined here by colleague Patrick Finley. Pat, we are out at Hallis Hall for the Brian Piccolo Awards, a nice moving ceremony, but my one takeaway is probably how much the Bears are going to miss one of the award winners, Josh McCown. Everybody praised him, starting with Jay Cutler, who said you can't replace a player like him.
Jay Cutler said that his only regret about Josh McCown was that he wasn't in Jay's life earlier. Like, Jay could not have been more glowing. Mark Trestman talked about it. The coordinator talked about it. Aaron Cromer, the quarterback's coach, talked about it. It became really clear that it was such a major part of their locker room last year. And they all talked about it with this wistful nature that it's never going to be the same again. And as we know, it's not.
And the funny thing was, Jordan Palmer, the new backup quarterback, was sitting right there, right next to Trestman, and a seat away from Jay Cutler. So it's pretty interesting. He's supposed to be, at least the Bears are billing him as this, is the new Josh McCown. He fills all the intangibles, as they like to say.
Yeah, and he's a good guy. He's a lot like McCown in that he gets along with Cutler, as far as we know, pretty well. He's got that laid-back personality that goes with Jay. Still, they're going to bring in another veteran off the street, I would bet, and have them compete. Phil Emery has made it sound like they're not going to draft a quarterback, or at least that they're not enticed to do so as of today. But if they enter the season with a guy who's thrown 15 passes in his career, that's frightening, I think.
I'm actually interested in the dynamic of maybe drafting one late rounds. I know Phil Emery said that you can't get a long-term solution as a starter if you're not drafting him in early rounds, but you're not looking for that. You got Jay Cutler here for 3 years. Why not look for a potential quarterback in the late rounds?
My answer to that would be that, if you think you can win now, if Jay Cutler gets hurt, you're probably in trouble regardless of who the backup is. But, if that backup is a 4th, 5th, 6th rounder, they won't be ready to play this year. They won't be ready to help this year. And, Mark Trestman, I'm sure, would love to have a quarterback to develop and to tinker with. But in the short term, I'm not sure it much matters whether they draft one or not.
All right, well, that wraps up this Bears Beat video. I'm Adam Jahns. This is Patrick Finley. Stay with SunTimes.com for all our Bears coverage.